essentially exam. The question is different. They
Hmm.
say they should have the certificate license to practice
Correct. True.
in
True.
that country.
So after completion of the MBBS, the exam should be happen in Armenia itself first, right?
The exam, you need to understand that. Right now, the semester exams are going on. After 1 month, for 45 days, they have a state exam. State exam, if they clear, the state exam is in English. If they clear an
Okay.
exam,
Hmm.
that means they have graduated from the university. Once they got the diploma, they need to go to the health ministry and submit their diploma. And after that, health ministry will give them the license to practice certificate.
Okay.
Generally,
So
it was
the state
always there,
exam
sir.
is happening
Sir,
on English itself.
sir, let me continue. Generally, the license to practice in all these countries was there, but nobody took that license. Why? Because nobody wants to work here. As a doctor here, the salary is very less, $200, maximum $300, like 25,000 rupees. And going back to India, it is around 35 to 40,000 rupees in starting. In the private hospitals, they get it, whether they have cleared the FMG or not cleared the FMG. If you go to South India, if you go to Maharashtra, and these students go and join the private hospitals and do the night shifts there. So
Understood.
generally, no student used to take the license to practice. They should go back and for the FMG. License to practice is always there, but the salary is not there. What the Indian government, what the doctors, Indian doctors are getting a salary, as compared to them, it is peanuts here.
Okay. Okay.
Hello?
Got it.
So, I often get these questions about the PG pathway also. Like, let's say, if somebody doesn't want to, come back to India and then want to do PG there, can we provide any options for them?
Yes, very well. That's what we're discussing.
How does it go, sir? Can you please tell me? I'm sorry, I think I missed it just 1 minute before.
No, that's okay. That is not a problem. That I can speak again. Yes, once you clear your exam, the state exam, you graduated. Next year, you can apply for PG. Okay, the PG has two sessions.
Right.
Suppose you graduated in August, in March, you can apply for the PG here itself.
Got it.
And then after doing the PG with that graduation, there's no exam for PG here. There's no exam. Okay. So after enrolling themselves in PG and doing the PG, then they can practice as a practitioner here also. It's very simple in Armenia. Generally, students doesn't want to practice here because the salary is very less. And you'll be surprised to hear it. The biggest cardio surgeon is Dr. Sharif from India only in Armenia. He came to Armenia in 2003, settled here, got married. Now he's living life happily here. So he doesn't want to come back. He says the quality of life is better than India. Because generally people move out only for the quality of life.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. So I want to understand is, let's say, how much is it going to cost them? How much does it cost them for PG?
The PG cost is a bit higher, and it goes somewhere around $7,000.
$7,000, okay, per year. Okay.
Because I'm telling you approx part. Why? Because I have done only 2 admissions. That will last to last year. There was one Indian girl with a UK passport. She wanted to do the Dharma in PG. So her admission was done in the Yerevan State University. The PG has only the State University.
Understood. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Thanks a lot. Anybody's having any other question, please? Ram sir? Hello?
Sir, I have one question.
Yes.
Because many students are actually comparing Armenian universities with Georgian universities and Russian universities particularly.
Yes.
What exactly is the difference? What we can say to students? Because we are recruiting actually for the first time for this particular university.
So, Armenia is the first Christian country of the world. The first Christian country of the world. When all the countries are worried about the war, in Armenia, the Gumri, the progress students are playing the cricket tournament. The safest country. They have the European culture, since their Christianity is the base of this country. So they're very laid back and they're very safe. It is the most safest country in this belt. As compared to Georgia, the Georgia fees is too much high. The cost of living in Georgia is very much high, sir. You need to understand the student who's coming out has a budget of around 25 to 30 lakh rupees, which Armenia fits in. If they go to 60 lakh budget or 70 lakh budgets, they will try in India itself. But this country is very budget friendly. If you see the hostel, Mr. The Heart would inform you about the hostel fees and the food fees and the transportation. Here, me living from last 8 years, I have never I don't know Armenian language. I don't know Russian language. People speak English very well here. In Russia, after second year or the third year, all the classes, all the program is taught in Russian language. That is why most of the students get expelled in third year. Second thing, the number of students in Russia is going on the social media. The seats are 200, they're taking 500 admissions. What about after 3 years when they start teaching them in Russian language? Here, the course from first year to sixth year is in English language. We can share the videos of the professors. If you can understand their English, I guess the student can also understand the English. That is why purposely I asked the professors to make the videos so that the Indian parents can understand the communication skill of the professors and the channel partners also, especially. They can be also confident about it. And apart from Georgia and Armenia, they are neighboring countries. It's just Georgia is much more expensive than Armenia right now.
Sir,
You will,
apart from apart from
continue,
this
sir.
Georgia and Russian internship programs, I think in Russia they are doing internship in one straight year, but in Georgia
Yes,
probably, but in Georgia I
sir,
think it is
I know
internship
very
is
well.
in parts.
Sir, the only plus point Gumri Progress Medical University has it. The internship is in the last year. It's only the hospital classes, the cycles. The last year is all in the hospital, and the student gets the letter also from the university that these all subjects he has practiced in the last year in the hospital. And the plus point here in Progress Medical University is the elder brother has his own hospital, and the younger one runs this university. So both the brothers are here, and only progress students are allowed to practice in that hospital. So we work on the Russian part only. The last year subjects, it's only in the hospital, and the students get the letter for that also.
Okay. Sir, something about hostel facilities, please.
Hostel facilities, like regarding what? There's a two-time meal. It's a two hostel. One is dormitory. That is where the bunk beds are there. One is two people room sharing, and where there's a private bathroom, and two-time meal is there, lunch or breakfast or some, because generally it was earlier was breakfast and dinner, but the student says we can have the breakfast in the canteen, so please shift it to lunch. So we made it lunch and dinner, because generally all at 1 o'clock, all Gumri goes for lunch, whether a teachers, whether a professor. Even if I have to work, it's a lunch break. I can't work. So there's a 1 hour. So it's a walking distance for the hostel. Students generally go by walking and come back. And I hope Mr. Dahat has already sent the students here. So I don't think so anyone has complained till now.
No. Students are happy. So accommodation is also very good, and even dorms are also good, and double sharing accommodation is also good. And as Mr. Asim told, like 2 meals they serve, and it is like very less expensive. It's not expensive. We can say $500 for the dormitory entire year. I think none of the university can provide in this cost dormitory.
And the food is $800, sir.
And food is
$800 for a year.
And that too veg and non-veg both.
Both, sir.
Sir, after 1 year, students are getting shifted to, I think, residential apartments. So they are.
You know why? This question I would really answer because I've been handling it from last 8 years. What happens is, sir, after 1 year in the hostel life, they want the freedom. And then they start complaining the food is not good, this is not good. So they go to residential apartments. The first year we have made it compulsory because it's a new country. A student should always know the environment, the laws of that country. The first year is parents are worried that nothing should happen. By the time second year comes, majority 70 to 75% people, students shift to residential. But yes, there are students who are living in the hostel.
Yeah, so it is not mandatory to shift to the residential property, but yes, if the students are willing to shift from the hostel, they can. They have the freedom from second year. And if they are willing to continue in the dormitory, yes, they can continue, isn't it?
Yes, sir, we don't have a problem. But generally, students shift because of their freedom part. Because here we have to take time, the time restrictions are there, and then rules and regulations are there. Inspection, the cleaning inspection has to be on Sundays, every Sunday, it has to be clean. So these things the student doesn't like. They think, sir, we need to understand they are child adults and we are not their parents. Tomorrow they can come up to say, you're not my parent. So we have a line also. So if they want to shift, they have to give us a letter, either from the channel partners state, or either the parent should email it to us. There was an incident happened. I immediately informed Mr. Daha. He says, please don't say her mother is not well. His mother is not well. And we control their only situation because of Mr. Daha.
Yes,
We don't take a decision without keeping in the confidence of our channel partners. And Dahat sir is like my elder brother. Anything happens, the first query will go to on his email, and then whatever he says, we do that. The university will never expel a student without giving you the exact information. First question will be sent to Mr. Dahat sir. Sir, the university is taking this action. Please tell us whether we are wrong or right.
yes, that is true. Thank you very much for that. Yes.
And this I can assure you out. And believe me, I've been knowing Kaminder sir from last 1.5 year, but it feels like I know him very well from long back. He knows my family. I know his family. So it's like, he's like my elder brother and guidance from Maharashtra.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, sir.
Anybody is having any other question, please?
Yes, sir. I am having the question. Good evening,
Yes.
Asim sir.
Good evening.
Actually, I just want to know, like we counsel students about the program, like you are helping them with next exam, next training.
Yes. Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
So
Yeah.
just had a query related to, how you handle this. Means we have seen some videos where you have shown that student will get faculty who is coming from India, who is going to teach
Exactly.
next.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. And the PLAB is also available as per Dr. Prasanna Raj. PLAB is also
Yes.
now means eligible, like students can plan for
Yes.
that. So are you going
Yes.
to give training for this three parts, like for each means student
You
who's
need
interested in
all the yeah, I got your point. There are two questions. All the teachers here are ECFMG certified. They have cleared the USMLE and they've been teaching the Armenians also, not only Indian students goes. So this is a plus point that USMLE and PLAB comes within the fees. And being an Indian, the FMG classes is my responsibility to give it to them because anyhow they have to come back to India. So that is all included in the tuition fees. Yes, from second year, third year, fourth year, it's optional. Fifth and sixth year is compulsory for them.
compulsory.
Yeah. The Indian professors, they start their online classes, like, from 27, they are starting with the physiology classes. With the AFMG, we have a tie-up in India. They will start their online classes first. And then after the online classes comes over, that teacher comes and flies and teaches them here. Once they come back in October, the teachers will be here.
Okay. Any help support in PLAB and USMLE?
Yes, the teachers, local teachers are very well supporting them, giving them from the first year till the final year. So we already give them the options in the third year. Once they reach the third year, we give them the option like, what are your future plans? So whether it is USMLE, PLAB or FMG.
Okay. Okay.
Then
Fine.
we
So
make
this
the
was
groups, A, B, C groups. Yeah.
ABC. Fine, no issues. Actually, that was my query. And secondly, can you share some, last year student has convocated. So you have shared
Yeah.
FMG success.
Yeah.
Is it possible that there is availability of US or something or UK?
Because no one has applied for that, no?
Okay. No
They
one
have
has
to apply
applied
for
till
that.
there. Okay, fine.
What happens is now the rule has come. If you clear the FMG, Foreign Medical Graduate Exam of India, The 4 years of internship in UK has gone to 2 years now.
Okay.
If the student applied directly from here, he has to do 4 years. But if he clears the FMG, Foreign Medical Graduate Exam, and does his internship 1 year there, then he can do only 2 years there. So he's saving technically 1 year. So generally, all the students, the first aim of every student is give the Foreign Medical Graduate Exam.
And you said now that 74 students cleared, got converted.
79.
And out of them, almost 45 to 46 applied for FMG, but students gave only 16 or 14, correct?
17.
14
17.
number. Like, may I know means why everyone has not appeared?
You need to understand. When Mr. Dahat sir was there, it was October. The January was the exam.
Okay.
So a lot of the students were not confident. They said we need more preparations. We have come back to India. Once after 6 years, they go back to home. Mom, dad, relatives. 1 month is like a honeymoon period for all the students after graduating. But since those students who are focused, they appeared in the exam. 46 filled the form just to check whether the degree is valid or not. All set of minds are there. Let me check whether this is NMC recognized or not. Once they got it, oh, relax. This year I'm not giving it. The other 17 appeared and 6 cleared the exam.
So rest also are planning, but only the thing is when they just convocated, the exams were there. Okay.
Yeah. So that was you can say the kind of education we have given it to them in past 3 years, that in 3 months they were able to clear the FMG exam. So that means the Indian teachers are available here. It was given on the platform. The online classes, the physical classes was all there in that.
Actually, that is a plus point because we don't have any other country, speaking about like giving next exam training or, USMLE training. So this is first point for us from Progress Medical University.
So it is included in a tuition fee. The student doesn't need to pay anything extra for that. That is very clear.
Yeah.
On my part.
Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, you're welcome.
Yes. Ajay ji, do you have any question?
Yeah, sir.
Yes,
sir.
Please say.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, sir.
Well, now, as per NMC rules, those students who will do MBBS from abroad, they have to give medical practicing certificate from that country.
Yeah, license to practice.
So I want to know, sir, under what condition the government of Armenia will give the license medical practicing? Because Bangladesh already announced that they will give the certificate after the completing the degrees. But sir, we want to know Armenia and which condition they will provide this certificate.
If the student clear the university state exam, if he clears the state exam, right? He is liable for the graduation. Once he received the certificate, the diploma, and his transcript, that's called the mark sheet, that documents will go to Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Hello? I can't hear you, sir. Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So then he will go to Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Ministry of Foreign Affairs will apostle that documents. Yes, these documents are verified from the university. This student has cleared the state exam. This diploma is legal and it is not a thing. Then the next step comes in to go to the health ministry. In the health ministry, he will go and submit his documents there.
Okay.
After submitting his documents, it will take 20 to 21 days or maximum 25 days. They will verify the documents. They will verify his hospital documents, and then they will issue the certificate to the student.
So any notification is available, sir?
So there's no notification right now, but this has been going on long back because in the starting of the meeting, I told the biggest cardio surgeon is an Indian guy who's now living here, married happily here, has kids here, and he's an Indian guy. His name is Dr. Sharif. He came in 2002. So these things generally, if you go somewhere like in European nations, they don't provide. Yeah, the procedure is to go to the health ministry. Yeah, state exam is must. If he doesn't clear the state exam, then he has to come next year. Like 85 students were there, 79 clear the state exam. That is also there. So now these who are left here, 6 students, will appear in the state exam this year. And the state exam is in English. It's not in Armenian language. It's not in Russian language. It is totally in Armenian language.
Okay, sir.
State exam is in Armenian language or English language?
No, sir. English language, sir. License to practice, sir, you need to understand. License to practice was always there. But with a salary of 14,000, nobody wants to practice here. Nobody. The salary is very less. Even a lawyer here is driving the cab. Even a doctor in the evening is driving the cab here because of the salary is very much less here. Because patients don't feel sick here so much. The flow of patients is always less because of pure air, the conditions here. Touch wood, I'm living in this country from past 8 years, but I haven't gone to the hospital. There's no flu.
Sir, Russia
Yes, sir.
just announced those who will complete MBBS degree from Russia, they have to give extra exam, separate exam for license.
Sir, you need to understand how many students are going to Russia. Armenia is only, how many students are coming? Only 1,000 students, 2,000 students maximum.
Yeah.
Russia, how many, sir? 25,000. 25,000. Our university, we are not like Russians, taking 1,000 admissions. Our target is 150, maximum 200 we can go. We can't take 300, 3,000 students in one university, sir. So yours mute. I can't hear you, sir.
Okay, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
No, sir, someone was speaking on that.
Yeah.
So we need to understand, Russia is a market, is a running market. You need to understand. If you say Russia,
Yeah.
everyone will go. What happens in 6 years, no one knows. Now it is coming that universities are expelling the students in the second year, third year. Ask Mr. Kamarinder Dahat's personal experience when we were expelling a student. He said, please don't do this thing. His mother is not well. Just suspend him for 2 weeks or 3 weeks and give him the last warning. And we took care of that notice of Mr. Dahat, sir. In Russia, they will not even listen you. There's a video going viral right now. The ambassador is sitting, the rector of the university on the mic says, you're expelled. And the Indian ambassador can't do nothing about it. When the seats are 200 and you take 500 admission, you will expel. We have limited 200. Armenia doesn't give more than 200 admissions to any other university, to all the universities.
Okay, sir.
I think you are talking about Bashkek University.
Yes.
Sir, my last question, sir.
So don't make the last. Make more questions. We have to work long, sir.
Yeah. Okay,
just,
sorry. I have more questions, sir.
Just one thing, Ajay sir. Just tell one thing. What we understand, like say now, Asim sir is saying only student has to complete the course. Then he has to do the legalization of the documents, and then the document he has to submit to the health ministry, and then health ministry issue the license to practice in Armenia, isn't it?
Yes, sir. And once he gets the license, he run away to India. He will not stay here.
If he is having license to practice in Armenia, then he can come and he will become eligible for the next examination. Okay?
Yes.
All right. Okay.
Someone has one more question, sir. The last question.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Ajay sir.
Yes, sir. How will Armenia government, sir, provide?
Yes.
Just I already completed this question, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir. No question.
No question. All right. Archana,
and second of all, I want to say apart from the university, Armenia and India ties are very strong. In past 7 years, India has become the elder brother of Armenia. They will do anything to please India. Pakistan passport is banned here just because of Indian government. Because India has an defense base in Armenia. There's not even a single Pakistani in this country.
Oh, wow. Sir, how do we assure to student that the war that is going to right now will have no effect on Armenia?
Sir, now I tell you frankly why. Like any war can happen, but India can't go on war because India is friends with everyone. Iran is a very strong ally of Armenia. India is a very strong ally of Armenia. The US is the main ally of Armenia. So when the war was going on, my students were playing cricket in Gumri, and they are making that video only. Right now, they're working on the student council of the Progress Medical University is making. If there's a war, come to Armenia, we play cricket. So war is not there. It's a very peace-loving country. They don't want to go on a war only.
Sir, we need this
Right?
conversation video, sir.
Yes, sir. The students are on this. And trust me, I was a part when Indian government Sindh operation was going on. I arranged all the buses for Indian embassy in Armenia for Iran border. And it is very far off. You go in the morning, you reach by night. So I arranged that. They came smoothly here. They stayed here, and it was very peaceful. And they went back. So there's no war because it's like India. They are making allies. They are not going on a war. The Prime Minister says we will never go on a war. They are strong allies of Armenia, of Iran. They are strong allies of America. They are strong allies of India.
Got it.
All right, sir. Thank you, sir.
Archana ji, you have any question? Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Good evening, sir. How are you, sir?
Good evening, ma'am. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. Hello, sir. I have a
Yes.
doubt. If a student
Yes,
is NEET not qualified,
Yes.
he or she will join this year. Is it possible her to write next year the NEET exam?
Technically, it is not possible, but yeah, Indian government, when the student comes back, they check their passport 54 months. Yes, it is
Okay.
possible. But if
Okay.
the student doesn't clear in second year, then
Okay.
it is a waste.
Oh, does it impact in Armenia University also?
No, it doesn't impact.
Okay.
Because
Only it
Armenia
will
doesn't follow that rule. Yes.
okay. It will impact only to the India.
Student. Yes, to the
Sir,
India.
do you help the students to write the NEET exam? Any preparation
Yes.
like that?
No, we don't give the preparation, but once the student comes here, he gets
Okay.
that feeling of a medical, the subjects he teaches. I have
Okay.
three students,
Okay.
and the three students last year came without
Okay.
NEET, and three of them are from Maharashtra, and now they cleared the NEET in second year. Now they're in third year.
Okay. Okay. And sir, one more doubt I have. Without NEET, the
Yeah.
student will come. They don't have
Yeah.
opportunity to go to India to practice.
Yes, they can't.
So,
They
which
can't, ma'am.
other countries they have only by completing MBBS in Armenia? What are the
They
countries?
have
What?
they can go to Europe, they
Okay.
can go to US, they can go to anywhere.
Okay.
But the question is, provided if he wants to come back to India, the Indian government only legalized 5 countries that I have already started in the meeting.
Yes,
One is
I
US,
understood, sir.
New Zealand. After that, suppose a student, for example, he wants to go to Germany,
Okay.
but he can't go back to India as a practicing doctor. Yes, he can go to Germany, he can go to UK. UK, if he does, then he's eligible for India. But if he goes to Germany, then he can practice in Germany, but can't practice in India. That the student somewhat has to decide whether he wants to continue his education and his life in abroad, then it's a different story. He can.
Sir, actually, my doubt is only by
Yeah.
just completing MBBS in Progress
Yes.
Medical University. I don't want to
Yes.
pursue PG, but I want to
Yeah.
work as a doctor. So, which are the countries possible for me?
Ma'am, then he has to give the exam as per that government. Armenia, he can do practicing here. That is not a
Okay.
problem as a practitioner, but he will not work for 14,000 rupees. I'm
Okay, I
110%
understood.
sure.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Then suppose he's going to Germany, what he'll do is he has to give the German exam, the German language exam, then the German medical council exam, and then
Okay.
he can produce his document. And what the country says, he has to go by that. He has to do the 1 year internship in Germany, and then he can practice there. He can go
Okay.
to Poland also. He can go to any part of the world.
Okay, but he has to write that state exam.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Not the state
Sir,
exam. That is called their registration exam.
registration.
Yes.
Sir, one more doubt I have.
Yeah.
One second, sir.
Yeah. Take your time now.
Yes, Ashok sir, Pandit sir, do you have any
Sir,
question?
what is the time taken for to complete to get the license here, license practice after completing the last semester?
And after
Duration
last
of time.
semester,
Duration of
yes.
time.
Now I'm telling you, after last semester, they get at least 45 days to prepare for the state exam, which they call it the state exam.
Okay.
After giving the state exam, that is state exam is in MCQ and in Viva, it's all in English.
Okay.
After giving the state exam, the state exam result is announced the next day. Next day or they take, next day or 2 days they take. Because
Okay.
it depends on the number of students who are appearing. Last year they
Okay.
took around 3 days. It was 79. This year there's 71. So they will take 2 days or 3 days. And after that, the graduation is done. The graduation ceremony, the documents have been prepared, the diploma and the mark sheets have been prepared. And then it goes to Ministry of Foreign Affairs. And that takes another 10 days, 15 days. And after coming from that, the student will go and apply in the health ministry.
Okay.
With his social card. The social security card has to be made. It is very mandatory that the student should have the social security number to submit in the health ministry and his documents. And then the Ministry of Health will take around 20 days more to verify the documents and issue him the this license to practice certificate.
So after final semester, within 3 months of time, he'll get it.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Provided he clears the state exam.
Okay.
So, how is the state exam happening?
Mr. Rampande has a question first. Should I answer that? Please, sir. So I can't hear you. So I can't hear you. I can't hear, sir. So your voice is not audible.
No.
Hello.
No, sir, you are not
Hello?
audible.
Hello.
Please check your audio connection. Sir, meanwhile, you can just speak about
Okay.
how the state
Listen.
exam they are conducted.
The first is the MCQ. MCQ, that's a written. That's around 200 questions from first year to the final year. Then it comes the simulation, which they do it in the simulation room of the university. The third goes is the Viva on the simulation table, on the simulation dissection table. They've been asked to do the dissections and all, ask the body parts and all, which is teachers are there and they've been asked for that. And then comes the Viva. Viva is like 3 questions and he has to answer.
Okay.
If he answers 2 questions correctly, he passes the exam.
Out of 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Yes. Ram sir, are you okay?
Hello. Sir, sorry to interrupt you. Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir, it's mandatory to learn Armenian language from second year onwards?
No, ma'am. First and second year, the Armenian language has a credit. So they have to learn Armenian. But yeah, not that much. But the students are speaking Armenian. They want to communicate with the locals, go out, have fun a little bit. Yes. In the first and second year, Armenian language is there.
Okay, it's
Because
mandatory.
since the exam. No, it's not mandatory. I never said. It's in the curriculum in the first year and the
Okay.
second year.
So they have Armenian language. They need to learn
Yes.
first year and second year.
And it's very easy. From Hindi to English, Hindi to Armenian is very easy. From
Okay.
English to Armenian is very difficult.
Okay. Okay.
Because they have quite a similar words, darwaza, halwa,
Oh,
kangan, kangnik. So kangan, these all are very normal words and they love Indian, they actually love Indian television. And
Oh.
that I'm not talking about movies. They love all the Z shows. If you go in the evening to the Armenian house, all the Indian drama is going on there till now. That
yeah.
Ichhadari and Tapasya. They want Tapasya. They're a big fan of Tapasya, which I don't know who Tapasya is. Then I start searching. My wife knows better. So now Indian and Armenian culture was same. They have a sun temple. They worship sun.
Okay.
And it's not mandatory since because the state exam is in English.
Sir, what is
And
the
it's
fee, sir?
of which?
State exam.
There's no fee, sir.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Asim sir,
Rams. Yes, sir, please.
hope you are getting my voice now.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want to know about the examination pattern which is followed in our university. I think this
Yeah.
is semester pattern, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
Hello.
Yes, sir. It is a semester pattern. So there are 2 programs in the world of medical. Am I audible, Mr. Ram sir?
Yeah.
Yes. One is American, one is European. American is followed by the India. The European is followed by this European credit system. Every semester, 30 credits. That's equivalent to 360 credits. If the student gets 360 credits, he is eligible for the state exam.
Okay.
1 year, 60 credits, sir.
Okay. And suppose while writing the examination, some students suppose unable to fail in some subject. Let's say anatomy, he could not clear in that particular semester, or physiology, something like that.
Backlog.
This particular subject in the can he clear this particular subject in the next semester?
Exactly. The backlog is carried forward.
And whether university is charging for the extra classes?
Extra classes or exam?
Extra. He of course he will attend classes also. No, suppose
Yes.
he is
No.
not.
There's no fees for the extra classes. Nothing like that. There's one. The first attempt goes free. The first backlog attempt is free. The second backlog attempt comes for Armenian is 1,500 dirham, which if I convert, I'll tell you, it is not that much. That's why I was telling, if you have, trust me, Ram sir, if you're earning 35,000 rupees in Gumri, you live like a king. Trust me, you don't live like anything else. Because in India is famous. If you have money, live in India is the best country. If you don't have the money, India is the worst country. That's the fact of India. Now I'll tell you the
कुछ
price
अच्छा से देख
in
लीजिए
India.
सर हमारे लिए वहां पे.
सर मैं बताता हूँ आपको एक या 335 रुपए सेकंड अटेम्प्ट में लगते हैं बैकलॉग. फर्स्ट अटेम्प्ट इज फ्री. सो सेकंड अटेम्प्ट इज 335 रुपए इंडियन रुपीज. मैंने आपको बता दिया.
Got it, sir.
Ashok ji, do you have any question? Pandit sir.
Sir, one more doubt.
Yes.
Sir, is there any specific academic standards for international students must be maintained to remain or to retain their student visa?
The academic standard is that the student should be regular. She should come to class, no nuisance, nothing. It's a normal standard, ma'am, like India. Yes, obviously, a student is not coming to classes. I tell you frankly, after the 3 classes, if he's absent for 3 days, immediately the letter is issued to the student. And then if he's not available for 10 days regular, immediately it goes to the channel partner and then to the parents.
Okay. But the thing is, I mean, what about the backlogs? Means, is there any limit like these only 3 subjects or like that? Or
No,
they will not be allowed to the next semester?
No, they can carry forward their backlogs. They get the chance. They get 3 chances, not 1, not 2, 3 chances.
Okay.
He has to clear, and generally till now, I haven't seen any student, has not cleared it. Yes, if the student really doesn't want, then it's a different story.
Okay.
We need to understand one thing also. When they come to abroad, they see, girls, life is easy, the freedom. They should not get distracted. The only thing. Neither you, neither Kamrinder sir, neither their parents can push them towards, hold the pen and study. Now they're child adults. They have to decide their future. We can keep it on the platter. They have to pick it up. Whether they want to pick a pen or pick a rose for a girl.
Okay. Sir, what about the girl security, sir? If we send any girl student?
I guess so. That is why my wife is always handling here. I'm not alone. Man, my wife is very much Indian. The husband is smiling. She knows how strict she is. So, because I understand, what happens is when the girls come, they are not open to male members. They are very comfortable with the female. So that is why my wife handles the female section, for the female students, and I handle the male students.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir.
And she does the counseling also because their homesickness comes in, and then when they come away from home, mom's love, the mom's food, which they hate right now, they will love it that time.
Yes.
And there should be someone. So my wife generally goes in the evening to the hostel and sits with the first year girls and joke around. If they need anything, she gives a personal number. We have celebrations. I have sent Dahat sir also the videos. Holi, Diwali, Christmas, Eid, even the cricket tournament like IPL, we just finished over 2 days, 3 days back. So we have everything. The chess competition is also here. All is drive by the Progress Medical Student Association.
Good, good, very good.
And
Asim sir, tell us something about the teaching professors also. कैसे कहाँ से हैं? Then how is their
they are all from
experience?
Armenians. They are all, I already told you, they are already ECFMG certified. They have cleared the USMLE step 2 and they've been taking the personal coachings here. Like in India, we have the coaching centers for foreign medical graduate centers. The same way they have their coaching centers in Armenia and they come here and teach. And I have already shared one video. I'll be sharing more videos of the professors so you can learn the fluency and how they teach and what is their qualification. All will be given to you, sir. Everything is there. That's
Yeah.
They are all USMLE and ECFMG certified doctors here. And all speak English. Since I don't speak Armenian, I haven't spoken a single word, only bar of J's like namaste. And so everything is in English. Since I'm sitting inside the university, so I make sure there's no biasness against the Indian students. There should be nothing. And the teachers are of the top quality, sir. That much I can assure you out about the teachers. That is why I'm sitting here. My main course is, the education should be provided. Once the student is here, he should not get, she should not trouble you. That is my service. I never do direct admissions in my life. I have never done it and will never do it because if you sail in the two boats, you will fall. Anyhow. So my only thing when I came to this industry was it is lacking. The service industry, people are not taking the service industry. After sales is lacking, where the channel partners in India face the trouble of food, face, whom to contact, because you are the face for us. Anything happens will be on you. So my point is prompt answer, and Mr. Dahat can say that, in my team has been working with him from last 1.5 years. If I am also not available, someone or the other is there for him.
True. Yes.
So from food to everything. Yeah, first year we personally took care of the students from the medical facilities to everything. But from the second year, when they start going to the hospital, more than me, they are communicating with the doctors there, so they know whom to go and whom to meet.
All right. Thank you. Anybody's having any question, please?
Yes, sir, I have.
Please,
So I
ma'am,
just
go.
want to know two things, Asim sir. Like first is
Yes.
visa renew. Every
Yes.
year,
Yes.
university does the same for the student, or student has to do it personally?
No. Student doesn't need to do. University does it.
Okay. Fine. Because he has to pay for that, correct?
No.
No, not required?
No. Only the cost right now is $30, which is for his passport translation and medical certificate that he's medically fit. Neither you nor me can pay. The student has to go and do it on his own. We can't do it. And that's it. Nothing else is there. Maybe the government wants to increase the fees to $60, $70. That is, the student will get to know. Maximum they can do that. Nothing else. Rest of the part is done by the university. No other charges like, visa extension, $250 or $600. There's nothing like that.
Okay, fine. And sir, like what we need to show, we need to show tuition fees in the account for the visa part, correct? So,
Yes.
no?
Yes,
So how
we need
visa
to show.
goes?
Tuition fee student has to pay, and then we can process the visa.
Yes,
Okay,
then
so
we
there
can
is
process the
no
visa.
showing
No,
amount in
bank
the account.
statement. Now the bank statement is required. Earlier it was not required. The bank statement either of the student or of the father or mother whose name is in the passport of the student,
Okay,
and minimum amount is 2 lakh rupees.
2 lakh.
Should be there.
2 lakh rupees. Okay.
Yes.
And this is for how much period, sir? 2 lakhs rupees should be balanced?
3 months. 3 months.
3 months balance.
Yes.
No,
Okay.
3 months old bank statement and recent fund, or this 2 lakh rupees should be there from since three months.
Since 3 months should be there, like past 3 months bank statement.
अगर 3 months नहीं है Asim sir तो like if recently
डाल
student
दीजिए, there's nothing like that issue.
okay
एंट्री घूम सकती है, बस होना चाहिए, दिखना चाहिए।
You have to
स्टूडेंट्स को कहाँ
maintain
समझ में आएगा मैम?
you have to maintain this 2 lakh rupees for 3 months, is it?
Yes, yes, yes. And if it is not there, still I can manage. It's okay because the visa part is mine, so I'll do that. But I need a bank statement
Okay, fine.
since he's a student.
Yeah, last question, sir. Like, you know, we have seen a video, like you have some electives in hospital. So do you cover
Yes.
every elective like radiology, gynecology, or
Ma'am,
is there?
it's a proper multi-specialty hospital. It has every department.
Okay.
It is one of the biggest hospital in Gumri.
Hmm.
So even anybody has to go there only. So they have all the departments there. All.
Oh,
We'll
fine.
share the video of the separate. We'll share small slow motion videos, small clips of the hospital also of the video.
Okay, fine, sir. Thank you.
All
Hello.
right. Yes, sir.
Hello, Asim sir.
Yes, please tell me.
I wanted to know if any student is willing to study PG in Armenia.
Yes.
So how can he? Is he eligible to study PG there, or he has to
Yes.
come back to India?
No, listen, this question is, no one is stopping him to do the PG here. But provided if he wants to go back to India, that PG will not be recognized. He can do PG, he will graduate in September. In March, he can apply for PG and do the PG. Generally, PG is done by the Dharma. Because Dharma, they don't need any license, no one to, show anyone. Dharmas are practicing anywhere. So basically, PG is done by the Dharmas here. Dermatology department of PG, more of the international, especially from India, comes queries of only Dharma. He can do it in March. He should have a diploma. If he has done it from any other country also, we can enroll him in the PG also. There's no problem in that. But doing PG and getting a salary here of $200 and $300 maximum, they will not like it. You need to understand that. The cost of living is very less here.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Sir, this $200, $300 salary, this is per week salary or
1 month, sir.
per month?
Yes.
अरे यार बहुत कम दे रहे.
तभी तो कोई नहीं लेता था. सर देखिए, CIS नेशन में वो लोग आते हैं इनका बजट कम होता है. You need to understand that. They already focus for coming to MBBS and go back. That's it. And why I tell you the FMG rate is down since here, if 100 students are here, neither Ram Pandey sir, neither me, neither the Hat sir, anyone can't look over for a student. 6 साल में what happens is first year very sincere, second year very sincere, third year they have their girlfriends, friends, and going here and there. They get distraction. They get distracted there. Someone will say, I don't want to go back. Someone will fall in love with a local girl here, want to settle here only. Someone wants to open a restaurant. Someone wants to do other things here, meeting other friends outside, which we and me can't decide. But the person who's focused from first year to sixth year will clear the FMG in the first attempt. Because focus is also needed. By the time sixth year comes, they realize now they have to go back. Their mind, the concentration of mind is not there. Because the 5 years, 3 years, they were not continuously studying. This neither Ram Pandey sir, neither the Hat sir or me can do. Yes, we can provide them the facilities, but using them is in their hands. It was always there, sir. I am living here from 8 years. I have hardly went to the hospital for a medicine also, for a flu, touch wood. Not even for any flu kind of fever, something like that. The air is very clean, very clean. There's no humidity, there's sun. Summers means sun. There's no humidity. There's nothing. No one is sweating here, sir. कोई पसीना नहीं, कुछ नहीं. तो कौन कहाँ जाएगा? Even in the COVID times I was here, we enjoyed, sir. We were just walking, yes. Here, everyone follows the rules. Everyone. Why? I tell you frankly, one incident, if a road accident, car accident happens, small scratch happens, Indians start fighting. You know what Armenians do? They get down, they shake hands, go next to the coffee shop, have coffee, and wait for the police and the insurance team to come. And if you're crossing the road, they will stop. They will stop. They will immediately A person who's walking has the first right, then the car. The rules are like that way, sir. Driving sense is too much better than much more better here. So road accidents are less technically. Second thing, the fresh air is here. People are hygiene here. So that is why patients, hospitals are here, but the patient as compared to India are not here. If these doctors come to Indian hospital, trust me, they will faint. The way we are lacking the structures of the hospitality department. Like patients are lying on the floor and all. This is not there. Even everything is very much clean. And I'll show you the video. It looks like, we are sitting in a cafe when you go to the hospital.
Okay, got it.
The
Ashok,
population is, so the total population of Armenia is 30 lakhs, out of which 20 lakhs are abroad and 10 lakhs in this country. That is many Thane, sir. Not even Thane. Thane is much more than that. I'm not talking about Mumbai proper.
Sir, how many bedded hospital do we have, sir?
The hospital is 150 to 200 bed hospital now. Hospital is very huge.
Okay.
all right. Rishabh, do you have any question? Hello, Rishabh. Are you there?
No, sir. No questions.
Okay, got it. Babita ji? Sunil ji?
नहीं sir.
So everything is clear?
Yes sir.
Sir, I have the
विनय
question.
सर कुछ पूछना है? विनय सर कुछ पूछना है?
Sir, I have the question.
Please, sir, go ahead.
Yeah. So regarding the admission process, so which all documents are
Yes.
required and which is the nearest intake?
What?
Which is the nearest intake and which all documents are required for the admission process?
The nearest intake ends on 30th September, the last day of documents. And I need for the admission is passport, copy of 36 pages. For visa, we need 36 pages. Yes, for the admission letter, you can just send me the passport copy, front and back page. But for visa, we need all the pages. All 36 pages. And need school certificate, 12th certificate, medical certificate, and the bank statement.
Medical certificate from?
Any doctor.
MBBS doctor. That is fitness certificate.
Yes. Okay. Yes. That is fit to study medicine.
Okay.
Colored passport, na? All pages?
Yes.
So all pages passports are required only for visa purpose?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Visa and for the ministry approval and everything.
Okay.
Once the admission is confirmed, we need the 36 pages passport, all the pages of passport scan copy. Proper scan, not from the mobile phone. It has to be done from the print scanner. Because once you upload on the CAM scanner, they will reject it.
So next process, once student get the offer letter, what will be the next process?
Next procedure is they have the confirmation which they have to do. You have to give it, and then we process it.
So once student get the offer letter, student has to pay the tuition fees. Am I right?
Yes, and then we start to do the process. We need a 36 pages passport. We need a 12th mark sheet properly scanned, apostille. We need a medical certificate, and we need a bank statement.
Okay. So
and a
once
CV also. And one CV which we'll send you. The CV has to be filled by the student, like general information about his family, about his father, what does he do, and how many siblings they have. That's it.
Okay.
It's just to keep our tab on the human trafficking, because a lot of human trafficking has been done here by the Indians. So that is why they have done that.
Okay. And so once it has been done, so it will be online visa or how will apply?
Online visa, e-visa.
Online visa.
Earlier it was visa. It was visa on arrival till 2017 and 18 when I was here. They used to love me. 2019, Indian government said let's do the visa. Armenian government said visa on arrival. By 2021, it was closed because of the All the Punjab came here and all, it was gone and they got mad. So then the Indian government requested them, please do something, make it e-visa. Then they do the e-visa. Because a lot of, there was, I tell you frankly, in 2021, I found a 74 aged Punjabi guy selling bhuttas here. Con. What impression they gave, it's okay. Now, what those who have come, they've settled here, they have made a mini Bangladesh here. There's a area called Bangladesh in Yerevan, and they're cooking the same like in London, South Hall. They have made it that shops. All the Indian masalas are available, from kurkure to everything. The dhaba, they have made it the dhabas. Indian doesn't like to work. So, Indian gets that opportunity. We are hardworking, sir. This is undoubtedly no one can challenge in our hard work. After, like, now it's here 3:42. After 25 minutes, you don't have a right to for them. After 25 minutes, you don't have their right. They have their own freedom. Yeah. The right starts from 9 o'clock. Yes. Like we work. If I have to work, I can work with them till 4 o'clock. Maximum if I request them 4:15. Then again in the morning, yes, they are very punctual about their times. 9 means 8:55 for them. Everyone will be in the office at 8:55 without any excuse, sir. But yes, at 4 they will leave. 4:30. Yeah. If they have work, if someone like the teachers have a class at late, so yes, he will be coming late only to the university.
And what is the deadline to apply for this course?
30th September.
Hello, Asim. I have a
Yes.
question.
Yes, please.
What are your, like, are there any criterias for application rejection from your university?
No.
Because there are students who actually ask us, the first question is, ma'am, mil to jayega na admission, like that. So,
Ma'am, the only thing is Mr. Dahat has the right to cancel admission, not me.
okay.
He can reject
So,
the file if he wants, because I'm
okay.
sitting right now, I'm sitting inside the university. Everything
Okay.
has to be stamped by me, then it goes. Even
Okay.
they can't even expel the student, which I told Mr. Dahat also.
Okay.
So admission guarantees Mr. Dahat's. If he says we don't need to process, we will not process.
Okay. No,
That
I
is
was
your
asking
university.
because this 12th marks are a bit less. So, like,
50.
if
50%
that's
should be there, ma'am. Minimum
yeah,
50% should be there.
yeah.
Yes.
That's what.
50%.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. So they
Physics,
don't need
chemistry,
to be in
biology.
merit list or something. Okay.
No.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other questions, sir?
Asim sir, do Indian banks, particularly nationalized banks and other private sector banks, are they financing for this particular university? Do you have any idea?
From second year.
Okay.
Because there's a form. Because what happens is, sir, earlier they were, but then what happens is some students take the loan, but they don't study. So what the rule for Armenia has become is like that. Once the student arrives here, enrolls in here in the university, then in the first year he studies, we give the letter, he goes to Indian Embassy. The Indian Embassy he has to fill up a form, the Indian Embassy verifies here and then stamps it, that letter, and then he can get the loan. The verification is must.
So these students who are already studying there, they are getting loans from second year onward.
Yes.
So there are cases.
Yes, there are cases. Very well, because what happened, I tell you, last year, there was one girl whose father expired and she was in the fifth year and she wanted the loan. Then she went to the bank. The bank says we don't give. So then I inquired how I got to know this procedure last year only. I'm telling what I've done it and experienced it. There's a form he has to fill it. The student has to fill it up. Then he has to submit in the Indian Embassy. Indian Embassy will verify from the university whether this student, he or she is a genuine student and a registered student at university. The university will reply that. The calls comes to me only. I'm very much in touch with the Indian Embassy. Last week also the yoga happened here in the university. I've shared the videos also with the Hatsa. That is Minister Aditya Pandey's wife, the counselor. Then he asks whether he's a student. Then they stamp and sign. That paper has to be submitted in any private bank or the public bank. That girl got the loan.
भाई वहां पे रहने पर ये पता चलता रहता है ना कि हाँ चार्ज करना है, ये करना है। यहाँ पे घर पे रहने पर उतना
Yes. So anybody's having any other question, please? Okay. So there was one question like student has to pay entire first year fees or they can pay in installment. I just replied them like, yes, ideally first year fees is expected, but if they are having any problem, then we can speak with Mr. Asim ji and we can get some relaxation. So student will get like, maybe he can pay 50% now and maybe after a month or two, they can pay the 50%.
Okay. Not a problem, that's it.
All right. Okay.
I go with your word, sir. You're my elder brother.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Ashok ji, you raised the hand, isn't it? Do you have any question, please? Okay. All right.
Hello.
Yes,
Yes.
please.
Yeah, good evening, sir. I have a question.
Yes.
What is the medium of instruction during the internships? If it's in Armenian language,
English.
how will Indian students
English. From first to final year, it's English. I don't understand Armenian. Right? There's 8 years sitting here and I only speak English, and sir knows that very well. My wife speaks a little bit because she loves the language and she's quite learning and all, but I don't.
But sir, patients there must be speaking in Armenian language, right?
Patients, but the doctor speaks English, no? The doctor explains to students, no?
Okay.
All right.
They're still the internees. They're not the proper doctors, doing there. They have to be under a doctor because they are very much concerned about their human life because they're very, the population is very less. So here, they really care for the patients.
All right. So I think almost all the questions are answered very well. Thank you very much, Mr. Asim ji. And
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for giving an opportunity and speaking to everyone. I feel like I'm in India right now.
No, and actually what happened, there was one major issue like how the exam is happening and how they can get license to practice in Armenia. So you speak very well and you explain very well. So I think that doubt is clear for everybody now.
So if you want me physically there also with the students, some seminar, I'll come to Maharashtra with you.
Definitely, sir.
Anywhere.
Definitely. We are arranging in Akola, in Nagpur, in Latur, all right, in Mumbai as well, and in Pune as well. All right?
Yes, sir.
Definitely, I will
Yes,
send you the schedule, and yes, we need you here, and we'll travel together.
I will be there, sir, with anyone, whenever you want me, sir.
Definitely.
Sure, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot.
It was nice talking to all of you.
Same here.
Thank you, sir. Sure, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Bye. Take care. Have a
Bye-bye.
great day.